The recent development of a correlation between the TCI government, the U.S. and the Bahamas will bring about new policies and heightened partnership between the three nations. During their recent press conference, the three governments did mention talks of rejoining to discuss how their plans have worked. We have that in this next story. At the recent press conference and trilateral meeting between the Bahamas, U.S. and the TCI government, officials announced that there will be another meeting to assess each country's actions and its effectiveness. According to the governor, His Excellency Richard Tafari, to combat human trafficking, drug trade, and criminal behavior, there must be continued alliance between the three nations. The governor said just to make sure their plans are successful, another meeting is slated for as early as a few months.
It's not ending here. As you'll see from this, we've agreed that we're going to set up the task force. They will get together and start work in January, and then we will get back together again, hopefully in early March, if not earlier, to look again at what progress we've made in the last 3 months, and then to keep up the momentum, because this is not the end. This is not even the beginning. We're just continuing to reinforce the process.
The governor said that each country is experiencing the same problem.
We all identified the same problems, we identified the same challenges. We all live in this neighbourhood, and we know what the problems are. And it was very encouraging to me to hear from our colleagues from the Bahamas and from the US that they have the same view of the problem, and that they are working in very similar ways to us to address it, and that there are many areas in which we could further our cooperation. We were very pleased to note the success that OPBAT has been over these many years. But we recognise that there's a lot more we could do to work together more effectively to combat the threats that face us.
He thanked the participating governments for their assistance in the fight against a growing crisis for the TCI.
I'd like personally on the record to say a big thank you to the Honourable Elmer Campbell and her colleague from the Bahamas for coming down here, and to His Excellency the Ambassador of the US and Admiral Kunkel and all of their staffs for all the work that they're doing already in cooperation with us, but for coming down here and for taking part in these talks.